This podcast is certified fresh. Freshmediaworks.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back to The Marketing Drive. I'm Chris Daly, and you know this is the show where I use my commute time, usually heading to or from a client, to discuss one thought, idea, tip, or trick, something that just helps you market a little bit better. Today I want to talk about features versus benefits. Anybody who's been marketing their company for a long time knows that it is much better to sell the benefit than the feature. But some of you who maybe are early on in this story are probably confusing the two. You will list on your flyer or on your sales pitch, you will list things like, I don't know, think of like an automobile, a V8 engine or a tow package or mud flaps or something like that. Those are all features, and I think automobiles are a perfect example of mainstream marketing teaching us the wrong thing. We see these features thrown out on all these ads, and we think we have to list our features. But it's more important to list our benefits. Why? Why do you want a V8 engine? Well, you want towing power. Well, you want acceleration. You want to be able to get out of a sticky situation quickly. That's some of the benefits of a V8 versus a four-cylinder or something like that. Why do you want towing power? Well, because you want to tow something. The benefit there is you can take a travel trailer with you. You can go camping. You can do your own moving. There's a lot of benefits to having a towing package. So let's talk about your company. What are the features? And a great way to shift your thinking is you'll find yourself reeling off some benefits, and you'll start slowly getting into features again, and you'll catch yourself going, wait a minute, I'm talking features again. And how can you make sure you're talking benefits? Well, the best way is when you list something, ask yourself, why does that matter? And that will take you to the benefit. It'll take you away from the feature. It'll put you into the benefit mentality. I have in my company many features. I write blog posts for people. I do social media posts for people. I do graphic design. I do web design. I do podcast editing. I do voiceovers. I do just a whole host of things that I do. And I can list all of those, or I can say, why does it matter? I can say, what is the benefit of me doing your blog post? Well, one, the huge benefit is saves you a lot of time, lets you go off and do the things that, one, you prefer to do, and two, you're better at that I can't do for you. And the same thing with podcasting. Yeah, I can edit. I can train you how to do your recordings. I can add in the audio files, whether you want a background music or an introduction, or you want to add commercials into your podcast. Any of those things, those are features that I can do. But why does that matter? Well, one, it makes the possibility of having a regular podcast real for you. It takes it from something that you have this huge learning curve and a whole lot of time. Even if you understand how to do it all, it takes a whole lot of time. So it now becomes doable for you. If all you have to do, record a quick little bit of audio or an interview with somebody, send it to me, and let me add in all the other pieces. Let me do the editing, let me do the posting, let me do the sharing, all of those things. that makes it possible. Whereas, without somebody like me doing those things, it's too big of a time commitment for you. The other thing is like background music and a professional introduction. The benefit there is you sound better. It sounds more professional. It sounds like something that people should listen to. It doesn't sound like you're Joe Schmo spouting off about something you don't know what you're talking. So the benefit there is it sounds professional. It makes you look better, gives you more credibility, all of the above. The same thing with whether I'm editing one of your books or something like that. It suddenly makes you an authority. So think about what it is you do. Think about the items that you do, the tasks that you perform, and then ask yourself, why does that care? Why does that matter? Excuse me. And you'll get to the benefits. And then when you're promoting what it is you do, promote those benefits. You can say, yeah, this is something I do, and here's the benefit, or you can just say that here's the benefits of what I do. And maybe that will be intriguing enough to say, how do you do that? How do you make my life easier? How do you save me X amount of dollars? Whatever it is you do, that might be intriguing. That might prompt a question. So that's it. Pay attention. Make sure you're selling the benefits and not just the features of what you do. Once again, thank you for listening. I thank you so much for that gift that is your attention. And until next time, I'm Chris Daly, reminding you to keep it real.
You've been listening to The Marketing Drive with Chris Daly. To learn more about how Chris can help your company get more customers, call 713-269-4620 or visit us on the web at freshmediaworks.com.
I want to thank you again for tuning into the show, and I have a favor to ask you. Would you please head over to iTunes? I'll put a link in the show notes, and rate and review this show. It means so much to us. It'll help us get this out to more people. And as a thank you to you, we'll not only mention you in a future show, but we'll send you something cool, like maybe one of the new books out, or a t-shirt, something like that. It doesn't matter. We'll send you something very cool. You will dig it. Thank you so much for your rating and your review.